Hey everyone, welcome back to a new year and a new bunch of Where Are They Now videos. This year we are traveling back to 2017. So what was going on in January of 2017 that I like so much? Well, I will tell you. So the first thing was not a fashion or beauty, it was a book. It's the President's Vampire series, and I'm still a huge fan and I still recommend it. So I will link it in the description box below. The premise is that the United States government gets possession of an actual vampire around the end or somewhere during the Civil War, but the book takes place in present day. And what do? He's basically a weaponized vampire. So if you like paranormal stuff, political things, conspiracy theories, this series is right up your alley. I believe there are 3 or 4 books in the series. I don't think there's more than that, but it's a fun read, and it's not like your typical like paranormal romance. There's no romance. This is just political thriller type with a little paranormal in it. I think you'll like it. Okay, the next favorite were not these earrings. They're actually these earrings from Bauble Bar. These are the can earrings. I never know how to pronounce that word. They are no longer available, but like many things Bauble Bar does, they tend to bring things back. I still do wear these. I clearly like the color blue. They do have these. These are the Contessa earrings, also from Bauble Bar. I don't know that they have this exact shade. I do have these in pink as well. I know the pink one is still available. So if you like these fun tassel earrings, go check them out. I also listed a couple more tassel earrings in blue that are currently available that I think are really adorable. 2 mascara favorites from 2017 that are still favorites now, but don't worry, it's not the same tube of mascara. The first is Chanel Le Volume, still a favorite. I just repurchased this, well, within the last couple of months, and I still love it. Big, fat, full, thick, long, voluminous lashes. Just everything you want in a mascara. The wand is pretty decent. It's not crazy overly big, but easy to work with. And then this is not the exact one. Back in 2017, my favorite was the Lancome Grandiose mascara. Well, I recently picked up the Lancome Grandiose Extreme, which is actually what I'm wearing today. And it's supposed to be a little blacker, a little more volumizing, a little longer wear, same gooseneck. You see how the brush kind of bends over, so it's easier to get, especially on those lower lashes, without dinging your skin. I'm on the fence. I don't know if I like this better than the Grandiose or not, but it is a great mascara. No flaking, no smudging, all that good stuff. Okay, next is what I have on my face. It's the Guerlain Lingerie Depot BB Cream. Still mourning the loss of the original formulation of the foundation of the same name. This is a broad spectrum SPF 30 BB cream, and it has really nice coverage. I am wearing it in the shade BB2 Light, which I think they've renumbered, and it might be fair now. I'll check and put the right shade down in the description box. But it's a really nice, especially travel friendly. Obviously the SPF 30 is a nice bonus, but you know, plastic tube, but pump on the top. It's still the same tube I had 2 years ago. I'm down to, I mean, I think you can see how skinny it is, so I'm just down to the last little bit. I'll probably use this up just to use it up. I love the coverage. I feel like it looks like a foundation, but feels like a BB cream, if that makes any sense. Very lightweight on the skin, very moisturizing, but not too, like, as compared to the It Cosmetics CC cream, which to me feels more emollient on the skin. This just has a more skin-like finish. So, still a fan. Favorite I kind of forgot that I had. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place eyeliner in the shade Burgundy Suede, and it's like a ruddy brown. That is hard to tell from here. But it's brown, but it's a very warm brown. It's a very deep brown. And I kind of forgot that I had it. So I'm glad I'm redoing this, not redoing, but doing this video, revisiting my favorites, I should say, because I'm going to use it. There's not that much left. But a brown I've been reaching for more, I would say recently, and it's out with all my beauty stuff because I just did my makeup. It's the Flower Beauty Gel Eyeliner in Bronzed Out. It is also a warm brown. It's gel eyeliner in pencil form. It's very creamy, and obviously the price point is very different than the Estee Lauder. And then a similar price point and another love is the not Estee Lauder. This is clearly not Estee Lauder. This is Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner in the shade Demolition. This is more of a just neutral brown or even a little on the cool. No, it's neutral. There's no red undertones, which was what I really liked about this one. More favorites that don't exist. The Rimmel, what was it called? Rimmel Brow This Way in Blonde. Liked it, used it up, and then moved on to this guy. This is the NYX Brow Mascara in Blonde, and this has been my go-to brow mascara ever since, probably even a little bit before. It's not what I have on today, and today my brows are a little weird, I think, at least in color, because I just got yesterday a whole big PR package from Urban Decay. As of filming this, they haven't launched it. It's on the website, but the products aren't available. If that changes by the time this goes up, I will put the links below. But they're launching a whole new brow products collection, and they sent me pretty much every shade and every color combination and all the products. So, of course, I had to play with them. And sometimes finding a good brow shade is tricky. So this is their Urban Decay Brow Endowed. And I tried it in the shade, I tried the pencil. Okay, you know what? I tried a pencil that was more, it's called taupe, something taupe, and it was a little too warm in the pencil. So I used the soft brown, I can't remember the funky name of it, as the pencil. Then I tried this product. This is, like I said, the Brow Endowed. One side is a primer, which I'm not sure how I feel about I hate, actually, I really don't care for these tiny little bristles that basically don't exist. And the concept is you're supposed to wiggle it in there and coat your brows and kind of really fluff them up. And then you go in with the colored gel side, same annoying tiny little bristles, and paint on the color, and it really clings to it. It's supposed to be waterproof, blah, blah, blah. Well, I tried the same color brown as I did the pencil, and the brown was really dark. So in an ideal perfect world, I'm the brown pencil, but the taupe brow gel mascara. I'm sure you do not care about that long explanation, but there it is for you. Okay, moving on. So I don't know how I feel about this product yet. And actually the brow wand wasn't as bad as I thought it was, so maybe I need to revisit my opinion. We'll see. But I'll list it below just if you want to read more about it, but I do not have a recommendation or a negative thing to say about it just yet. So, okay, Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. I actually still have. This is the same tube. This is Camouflaging Concealer in the shade 10 Fair. I tried it a couple of days ago. I think I might even have been wearing it in a video that I filmed, and I noticed that my under eyes did not look brighter, especially on camera. I feel like I looked very tired. I was very tired, but the point is when you put on concealer, it is to conceal the fact that you look like you are tired. So, and it didn't wear all day long like it used to. I don't know what's changed. Obviously, this tube is 2 years old, so that might have something to do with it. Can we say expired? But also, you know, it's been 2 years. My skin has gone through some changes. I don't know. So currently, couldn't recommend this for you. What I do recommend is, well, a different Maybelline concealer, actually. I've really been enjoying the Maybelline Instant Age Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. I like the brightening shade, and I like this shade. This is just the normal like concealer shade. I believe I am in the shade Fair. Of course I am. I like it okay for my under eyes. I really like it on my blemishes. Like, it's pretty amazing. It's the cool toned concealer. I don't know. Anyway, I like it. It's very lightweight. What I've been using more than the Maybelline is the Lune and Aster Hydra Bright Concealer. I have it in the shade Ivory for under my eyes and Porcelain or Fair, can't remember, for blemishes. And I really, really like this a lot. I feel like it's a lot more forgiving concealer if you have dry skin, aging skin, fine lines. It just sits really well. It's not as drying as like Tarte Shape Tape and the Urban Decay All Nighter, which I like the concealer, but my skin is just not able to hold that up, so to speak. But what I'm wearing today, and again, not a review, just stating that I'm trying it out. I got a PR package from Makeup Forever yesterday, and they sent me their new Ultra HD Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer. So they sent me a variety of shades, the lightest being 20, which I feel is not quite light enough. Like, it's okay. It's basically the same shade as my skin tone. I think it looks okay, but I think I could go down maybe one shade. So that is what is under my eyes today. And I used one of the darker shades just for my blemishes. Now, the interesting thing about this is it's marketed as a concealer that you just, tap on and then that's it. You're not supposed to set it. That goes against like everything I know. So we shall see, but I kind of like the idea, especially for dry skin. So I'll keep you posted on how that works out. Amazing Cosmetics Hydrate Concealer in Ivory. That was a favorite. I don't have it anymore. I decluttered it. Can't remember why I didn't hold on to it. I get sent a lot of concealers and I purchase a lot of concealers. So those things tend to kind of turn over pretty quickly because there's just always something new to try. And it's not that I dislike something. It's just I want to try the next thing. So I still would recommend it. I just can't remember why I guess I used it up or decluttered it and it is no longer with us. The L'Oreal La Palette Nude 1, and I'm wearing it today, and I'm wearing it in a color combination I would have never thought to wear. I can't remember if this goes up before or after, but I did a collaboration with Dr. Danny here on YouTube, and we talked about I talked about my favorite warm tone palettes, and she talked about her favorite cool tone palettes, and I would say that this is definitely a warm tone palette, but this shade right here, this kind of silvery minky taupe, is something I've never used before and wouldn't have thought about using it until I talked to Danny about cool tone palettes. So that is what is on my lids, and then I just put this shade all over my crease and deepened the outer corner with this guy. So I haven't used it in ages, and like I said, one of the fun things for me, the selfish things about doing these videos is I get to revisit old favorites and remember, oh yeah, I liked it, and I'm glad I held on to this. This is a really nice palette. It's 20 bucks, so it's pretty expensive for a drugstore palette. There are two other options. This is palette 1, nude. There's a more cool tone one, and I think like a smoky, deeper one. I have to say, for this price point, I'm not gonna bring it out because I think I have talked about this to death. But for $14.99, you can get the Milani palettes, and I feel like they're that much better. There's a little more variety, and they're outstanding quality, and there's 10 shades in here. There's 12 in the other one. So the Milani one has more shadows and less money, and I feel like more options. But if you really like brown, maybe you'd rather have this one. It's good. It's good. I'm going to keep it out now and reutilize it because I kind of forgot I had it. This one just needs to go, but I do love it. It's the Clinique Touch Base in Canvas Light, and it's basically like a cream shadow in a pot, and I have it in this really, really light shade, and you can wear it all by itself all over the lid, or you can, add some shimmer to your shadows by layering it first and then putting shadows on top, and that gleam comes through. I love the concept that it's a shallow pan, so it's much easier to dip your finger or a brush in. Unfortunately, it dries out super fast this way. So as soon as I'm done filming, this will go in the garbage because it is dry as a bone. But look, still very pigmented. So it's a great little product. I wish they would come up with a better way to package it so it would stay usable. And then I don't have it to show you because it's in my purse. It is the Pacifica Sugared Amber Dreams Rollerball, and evidenced by the fact that it is in my purse, it is still a favorite. I love the scent. If you're in, there's not much to see. It's a rollerball. So it's available at Ulta and I think Target too. And it's just, if you like amber, as I do, it's a lovely scent, and the rollerball is just great to leave in your purse if you forget to wear fragrance or you just want to top it off or for travel. I just love it, so I always have it with me. There's not a whole lot left, but at the price point it is, you can just keep on buying it. Two favorites which are very similar, the Pilot Friction Erasable Pens and the Pilot Friction Highlighters. The highlighters are still a huge favorite. I have a bunch of them still, and they're still, very usable. And let's see, I'll highlight January. So there you go. I don't know if you can see that. I've highlighted it, and it's still workable and usable and plenty of ink. So I really still love these. And then the Friction Erasable Pens, still have many of them. I have the kind with the cap, and then I have the clickable kind, no cap. You go like that, and then you use the top to erase. I still very much like these. I use these a lot in my calendars, but the one thing I should point out is when you write something with these and then you erase it, you can't immediately rewrite over that area right away. I don't know why. Sometimes that gets a little annoying. A new pen favorite, which you've heard me mention quite a few times, and I'm going to annoy you and mention it again. The Erin Condren double-ended felt tip pens. These are not at all erasable, but I just really like them. One end is a little bit thicker than the other. This is a very fine point on this end. A variety of shades, but sadly, no green. There's a very light minty green and like a teal, but just a true green. Erin, come on, hook me up with green. Anyway, those were my favorites from January 2017. I hope that you enjoyed hearing more about them and my new current kind of faves that have replaced them. Of course, there will be a January 2019 monthly favorites. I think it won't go up till February, but that's planned. Since the month's not over, I'm still working on what are my faves. So I hope you're around for that. Make sure you're subscribed and then you won't miss it. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.